it's starting to get good, and I know people kind of come down on me or whatever because I will do a video about Xbox that I'm excited about and one from PlayStation I'm excited about. The honest truth is I'm just excited about the next generation of games and what we're going to be getting. I want to know what the price point is. I want to know what's involved. I want to know what innovations we're seeing, you know, thanks to one and the other. So it really just comes down to sort of what to expect and what we're going to get as gamers, and that has me very, very excited, and I think a lot of other people as well. So Sony has been doing a little bit more talking than usual, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that Microsoft has been kind of transparent with their ideas, and they're bringing out a lot of different things that they're going to be doing. And with that, you know, Sony has been kind of saying a lot more than they normally would. And what do you mean? Well, when you have Shawn Layden talking about the PlayStation price points and for a next generation console and things like that, he said a little bit more than I believe he probably intended, because in this interview he's talking and he says that the PlayStation 5 price point should be in line with what people come to expect from PlayStation consoles, and that they learned their lesson from PlayStation 5. So think about that for a second. PlayStation 5 launched at a $599 price point, to the hilarity of the memes and all that kind of stuff and the media all around us, right? So we have to kind of keep that in mind as we go forward. And there's also the situation where, you know, obviously Sony is going to want to beat Microsoft on the price point front, and we don't know what the different SKUs of Microsoft means. We do know that it means that the Anaconda is probably going to be priced pretty high, probably $499 or maybe more, $550 or whatever is not out of the question, because supposedly that's going to be the end-all be-all for consoles. Sony has to have something that's powerful but yet affordable, and something that, you know, since they're only going to do one SKU, it makes sense for them to have that right out the gate and have that in that $399 range. And, you know, I believe that Sony will do that. Like, Sony realizes they're in a different spot than Microsoft, because Sony is more of a hardware company and really rely on selling a lot of their hardware to get a lot of software sales in return. So I do see them kind of branching out and doing some live streaming and things like that through PlayStation Now. But I also believe that what we're going to see from them is a situation where they're going to be releasing a very powerful, very capable machine. And he even mentions that their games, the content, is what's most important. So that leads you to believe that maybe it's not going to be competing necessarily with the Anaconda that Microsoft releases, but rather they're going to be relying on the content and the exclusives and things like that. And going forward, I think that's a very smart idea, because if you look around, that's exactly how Nintendo has found success with the Nintendo Switch as well. And I do find it very interesting to see how this will play out in the future, because we all want to see these great games and things like that, and we all want to see them sort of take off and do good. And I think that's the important part going forward. And you know, at the end of the day, that's going to be critical to what happens next generation and who jumps out to what kind of lead and things like that. It could be very interesting to see how it's going to happen. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I will link this interview so you can check it out. There's so many interesting things going on right now in gaming. But if you do enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that bell so you're notified of everything as soon as it comes out. Thank you guys so much. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.